Hola y bienvenidos a Español 2, Unidad 1, Lección 1, Unit 1, Lesson 1, BellWork PowerPoint. En página 36, letra A. Alejandro y Natalia van de vacaciones y quieren hacer un viaje en avión. Alejandro and Natalia are going on vacation and they want to take a trip by plane. Van a Miami por una semana y después vuelven a San Jose. They're going to Miami for a week and after they return to San Jose. Necesitan un boleto de ida y vuelta. They need a round-trip ticket. Hablan con la agente de viajes para comprar el boleto y hacer el itinerario. They speak with the travel agent in order to buy the ticket and to make the itinerary. En el itinerario leen el día y las horas de vuelo. On the itinerary, they read the day and the hours of the flight. Letra B. 2 días antes del viaje, Natalia confirma el vuelo y Alejandro hace las maletas. 2 days before the trip, Natalia confirms the flight and Alejandro packs the suitcases. Él pone el traje de baño en su maleta porque quiere nadar durante las vacaciones. He puts the swimsuit in his suitcase because he wants to swim during the vacation. Letra C. Cuando Natalia y Alejandro llegan al aeropuerto con su familia, hacen cola para facturar el equipaje y recibir la tarjeta de embarque. When Natalia and Alejandro arrive at the airport with their family, they get in line in order to check their luggage and to receive their boarding pass. En las pantallas ven cuando salen los vuelos o la salida y cuando llegan los vuelos o la llegada. On the screens, they see when the flights leave or the departure and when the flights arrive or the arrival. Antes de subir al avión o abordar, pasan por seguridad. Before they get on the plane or board, they go through security. Letra D. Después del vuelo, la familia busca sus maletas en el reclamo de equipaje. After the flight, the family looks for their suitcases at the baggage claim. Luego, ellos pasan por la aduana, donde los agentes miran las maletas y el pasaporte. Then, they go through customs, where the agents look at the suitcases and the passport. Letra E. Piden direcciones. Por favor, ¿dónde queda la parada de autobús? They ask for directions. Please, where is the bus stop? Nota gramatical. Unlike English, whenever a person is the object of a verb in Spanish, the personal a must be used after the verb and before the person that is the object. ¿Conoce usted a la profesora de ciencias? Have you met the science professor? No veo al auxiliar de vuelo. I don't see the flight attendant. In general, the verb tener does not take the personal a. Tengo un hermano. I have a brother. Presentación de gramática en página 41. Grammar presentation on page 41. Review the direct object pronouns, then use them to describe travel plans and trips. English grammar connection. Direct objects receive the action of the verb in a sentence. They answer the question whom or what about the verb. Direct object pronouns take the place of direct object nouns. I have the passport. I have it. Tengo el pasaporte. Lo tengo. Repaso. Direct object pronouns. Direct object pronouns can be used to replace direct object nouns. Here's how. Me is me. Se is you familiar. Lo is you, him, or it masculine. La is you, her, or it feminine. Nos is us. Os is y'all familiar. Los is y'all, them, or it plural masculine. Las is y'all, them, or it masculine. Direct object pronouns are placed directly before conjugated verbs. Veo a la profesora. I see the teacher. La veo. I see her. Héctor tiene el itinerario. Hector has the itinerary. Héctor lo tiene. Hector has it. When an infinitive follows the conjugated verb, the direct object pronoun can be placed before the conjugated verb or attached to the infinitive verb. No voy a hacer la maleta hoy. I'm not going to pack the suitcase today. No la voy a hacer hoy. No voy a hacerla hoy. There's two different ways that it can go to say I'm not going to pack it today. Presentación de gramática en página 46. Learn the indirect object pronouns, then use them to refer to people involved in travel plans and other activities. English grammar connection. Indirect objects are nouns that answer the question to whom about the verb. Indirect object pronouns take the place of indirect object nouns. Rosa gives her a ticket. Rosa le da un boleto. Indirect object pronouns. In Spanish, indirect object pronouns are used to accompany or replace nouns that act as indirect objects. Here's how. The indirect object pronouns me, te, nos, and os are the same as the direct object pronouns. Only the usted, el, ella, and ustedes, ellos, ellas forms are different. Me is me. Te is you familiar. Le can be you formal. Him, her, or it. Nos is us. Os is you all. Les can be you plural, you all, them, or it plural. In Spanish, you must use the indirect object pronoun to accompany the noun it modifies or to replace the noun. The pronoun appears before conjugated verbs. Mamá les da el dinero a José y Ana. Mom gives José and Ana the money. Mamá les da el dinero. Mom gives them the money. When an infinitive follows the conjugated verb, the indirect object pronoun can be placed before the conjugated verb or attached to the infinitive. Le doy a vender mi coche a Sara. I am going to sell Sarah my car. Le voy a vender mi coche. Voy a venderle mi coche. I'm going to sell her my car. Página 39. Telehistoria, escena 1. Listen to Natalia and her family discuss preparations for their trip. Then use what you've learned to describe people and things you see in an airport. Cuando lees, separate fact from fiction. You can't immediately tell fact from fiction in every scene. Use your knowledge of the situation and your good sense to decide when Natalia is telling a story. Cuando escuchas, Use questions to focus your attention. Ask and answer these questions. What are the characters saying and doing? Are they equally involved? Does any character stand out? Natalia is in a darkened room talking secretively on the phone. Natalia dice, Sí, ya tengo el boleto. Y la identificación falsa. Yes, I have the ticket and the fake ID. Viajo a Miami hoy. I travel to Miami today. Nerviosa? No. Nervous? No. Pasar por seguridad y aduanas espacio. Going through security and customs is easy. Hago viajes peligrosos todos los días. Adiós. I take dangerous trips every day. Goodbye. A woman enters the room. Natalia dice, Mamá, ¿qué haces? Mom, what are you doing? Madre dice, ¿Dónde está mi maleta? Where's my suitcase? ¿Dónde está todo el equipaje? Where is all the luggage? Alejandro dice, Aquí está. Here it is. Lo necesitamos para nuestra película. We need it for our movie. Madre dice, Pero yo lo necesito para el viaje. But I need it for the trip. Y ustedes tienen que hacer sus maletas. And you all have to pack your suitcases. Nos vemos de vacaciones en una hora. Nos vamos de vacaciones en una hora. We are going on vacation in an hour. Página 44, telehistoria, escena 2. Listen to Alejandro, Natalia, and their mother talk about the items needed on their trip. Then continue using direct object pronouns to talk to your classmates about vacation activities. Cuando lees, identify conflicts to understand the situation. What is the conflict in this scene? Who is involved? Who, if anyone, is likely to win? Cuando escuchas, notice cognates. Spanish and English cognates, words that are similar and have the same meaning, can be virtually identical. Television, televisión, or only slightly different. Itinerario, itinerary. Listen for them in this scene. Alejandro films Natalia on the set of a fake airplane. Alejandro dice, Tú vas a tomar un vuelo a Miami. You're going to take a flight to Miami. Haces cola para abordar el avión. You get in line in order to board the plane. Esperas en la puerta y miras tu tarjeta de embarque. You wait at the door and look at your boarding pass. Se la das al auxiliar de vuelo. You give it to the flight attendant. Abordas el avión. You board the plane. Madre dice, ¿Tienen sus trajes de baño? Do you all have your swimsuits? Natalia dice, Sí, los tenemos. Yes, we have them. Alejandro dice, Y tenemos nuestros pasaportes. And we have our passports. Y el itinerario, and itinerary. Madre dice, pasaportes, passports, no los necesitan. You don't need them. Natalia dice, pero en la agencia de viajes dicen, but at the travel agent they said. Madre dice, pero no vamos a viajar a Miami. But we're not going to travel to Miami. Vamos de vacaciones aquí in Costa Rica. We're going on vacation here in Costa Rica. Playa Hermosa. To beautiful beach, to Playa Hermosa. Natalia y Alejandro dicen, A la playa? No. To the beach? No. Página 49, telehistoria completa. Todo junto. Everything together. Show what you know. Listen to Natalia's family discuss the final plans for their upcoming trip. Then use the language you have learned to talk about real and imaginary travel experiences. Strategies. Cuando lees, identify irony. Irony is used to express something other than the literal meaning. Find the ironic statements as you read and notice who says them. Cuando escuchas, listen for irony. Irony is expressed in various ways. Speaking with a higher or lower pitch, talking loudly, or laughing. Some irony is delivered in a deadpan way. Can you tell who uses ironic statements? Escena 1. Scene 1. Resumen, summary. Natalia y Alejandro hacen una película sobre un viaje a Miami. Natalia and Alejandro make a movie about a trip to Miami. Su madre les dice que necesitan hacer sus maletas para las vacaciones. Their mother tells them that they need to pack their suitcases for the vacation. Escena 2, Scene 2, Resumen, Summary. Natalia y Alejandro hicieron las maletas y tienen sus pasaportes. Natalia and Alejandro pack their suitcases and have their passports. Su madre les dice que no los necesitan porque la familia no va a Miami. Their mother tells them that they don't need them because the family isn't going to Miami. Escena 3, Scene 3. Alejandro dice, ¿por qué no vamos a Miami? Why aren't we going to Miami? Madre dice, la agente de viajes dice que va a llover toda la semana en Miami. The travel agent says that it's going to rain all week in Miami. Natalia dice, pero estamos haciendo una película sobre un vuelo peligroso a Miami. But we are making a movie about a dangerous flight to Miami. Necesitamos filmar en el aeropuerto. We need to film at the airport. Padre dice, ¿y por qué no hacen una película sobre un viaje peligroso a la playa? And why don't you make a movie about a dangerous trip to the beach? Alejandro dice, la playa, the beach, peligrosa, dangerous. Natalia dice, sí, claro, vamos a un restaurante y nos sirven una comida horrible. Yes, of course. We're going to a restaurant and they serve us horrible food, a horrible meal. Qué peligroso. How dangerous. Alejandro dice, oh, encontramos al profesor Chávez allí. Or, we find Professor Chavez there. Me habla de matemáticas. He talks to me about math. Qué aburrido. How boring. Qué miedo. How frightening. Natalia dice, oh, mamá quiere ver una película vieja y mala. Or, mom wants to see an old and bad movie. Le compramos el tiquete y ella dice, tienen que ir conmigo. We buy the ticket and she says, y'all have to go with me. Padre dice, yo tengo una película de miedo. Se llama Ir de vacaciones con nuestros hijos. I have a scary movie. It's called On Vacation with Our Children. El fin. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Adios.